All right, good morning. Well, we're back. It's Monday morning, December 9th. There's been some updates on Warzone, but it looks like the operator is now always going back to a BO6 character. That's not a good thing. Keep losing our guy here. Also, the screen seems really dark. Let's look at the NVIDIA filters, see if that's betterish. It looks better. It looks like they're here. I don't know if that's better. Let's go ahead and turn up the exposure just a little bit and see if that helps. And a slightly bit more contrast maybe. I don't know. We'll say that's good enough. All right, John, good morning. Welcome in. Got our first cup of coffee, first loading in of boot camp. We're not even going to BR solos. It's just too, I don't know. I don't even think sweaty's the right word. I just think the game is too broken to play it at this time. I did some research last night, and someone always says something, but there seems to be a consensus on the internet that if you start tracking the IP numbers that the game is using, you'll find a bunch of erroneous IP calls being made. And if you go to your Windows firewall, you can block a lot of those IP numbers, and the game starts running remarkably better. So I don't know if the BO6 and the Warzone integration is using a lot of generic programming tools that are just phoning home to get updates and things, or what's going on. But I may spend some time today and go through some of those settings, see if I can figure out what's going on. C-Tuck, good morning. Todd231, good morning. I don't know why I call you Todd231. I mean, I know that's your name, but you're the only Todd that I ever see in chat, so we could just call you Todd. I had a pretty productive weekend. I got the table finished for Mrs. P upstairs. That was good. I got her whole house water filter system installed, so she should be pretty happy about that. And I guess now it's time to start going back up on the mountain and doing fun stuff. Actually, all of it's fun. I don't mind building furniture. I don't mind installing stuff in the house. It's all entertaining. All right. B-Buck, good morning. Jamie, good morning. Over on Twitch, welcome in. Yeah, I have to apologize for Saturday. We kind of had viewer quads going the whole time, which is kind of a little bit distracting. We'll try to only do that on Saturdays. I know Saturday's not a lot of viewers anyway, so not a lot of people to be upset about it. I think we're just going to try this really quick. Sure, we're not the only one. Sounds like parachutes all around us. I chickened out. I guess melee does not work anymore. C-Tuck, the table looks awesome. Yeah, the table came out really nice. I was trying to get the maple color on all three boards equal, and I kept running into a little crack in one of the boards. So I ended up flipping those two boards down, and it has just one streak of the heartwood color. But other than that, it came out exactly the way I wanted it. I'm gonna collect a little cash while we have Mr. Botman running around back there. Just about messed that up. He's pretty good with that Molotov throw. Yeah, so yesterday morning we had coffee upstairs in the game room with the new coffee table. That was pretty good. But it's really nice up there on cold mornings because all the heat in the barn goes up. And in order order to keep that place up there cool, you got to keep the downstairs at like, oh, I don't know, 60, 65 or something. So we like the overall house to be more closer to 68. So upstairs is the place to be. All right, let's go ahead and get, we need to get a plate, but let's go ahead and get our loadout weapon. Might as well grab a little secondary too. Well, that sounded like somebody doing something, but I guess it was just a building creaking. Someone has been here. Bet they're not too far away either. The goblin. I think some of the meta has changed. I don't know. I haven't really looked up what's good now, but somebody said the AS Val is now really good. Alright, why do we have a counter UAV? It's definitely someone else's footsteps. His footsteps gave him away. Oh no, his buddy's here though. Keep forgetting we have up to 4 people running around. All right, let's get enough money but get our XM4. I think that would be pretty good for us. That was less than ideal. Let's first make sure that we don't have a loadout available. Stop. All right. Just about got torched again. I need some of those fireproof pants on. This is probably one of the few buy stations around, so people are coming in here to try to load up on stuff. Feel pretty bad just sitting here camping a buy station, but we'll move on in a second. Again, pretty easy sitting here camping a buy station. But that's what we do. Gordash, good morning. Welcome in. Let's get the radar down, see if anybody's running around here that we got somebody, we got a live one coming in. Is that person flying over and they just disappeared? I'm not sure what happened to that person. I don't know where they went. They probably got bumped out of the game. Something bad happened. All right, well, we're going to have to go up this hill eventually. Might as well start it now, I guess. I don't know. so many weird noises, I can't even understand what they are. Oh, we missed this guy. It wasn't very nice. Alright, let's get a munitions box, a gas mask, which we probably already had. Take a smoke. And now we'll start our trek up the hill. Irradiated. I don't know what that does for us, but it's got to be, sounds like it's good. I don't know. Aaron Ellis, good morning. Welcome in over on Twitch. So yeah, I think today I'm going to probably go up to the blacksmith shop, take an inventory of what I think I need for Christmas time. Oh, we got this guy. Man, he was running like a track star. He was like a solo, just laying out here on the edge, waiting for circle to close. He has no gear. Oh yeah, he does. Here we go. Now, if we grab the loadout, we get our perks, but I don't think it's worth it in boot camp. I think we're better just to run around and hope for the best here. Oh, we got Mr. Sniper Pants looking at us. It's probably not a very descriptive word for him. All right, we're gonna go back over the top. I don't like this side with the sniper. I don't know if this side is going to be any better for us. But at least we know we can make circle. So there's 4 teams left. Call me Pug. Good morning. Welcome in. Hope everybody has a good day. Thank you for that. I think we will. It's Monday. It's kind of early in the week to mess it up too bad. Need to be looking where the people are going to be. Still 4 teams. Pretty sure there's nobody on our side. Oh, except for this guy. We just heard a parachute. Take that opportunity to move in just a little bit. Got the guy right in front of us. Didn't have to wait there so long. Ah, that was bad. That was not good. Closing into that building when there were still 3 teams running was a bad idea. We had no idea how many players there were. Looks like there was one team of 3. That's going to be hard to beat. That'd be hard to beat inside a building. Wise man, good morning. Welcome in. Hope all is good. I think the weather's a little bit warmer today. Last night it was like in the 50s, which was pretty amazing. It's almost like perfect fall weather. But then the rain started, so it's different. Right now we're looking at 48 and rain. I don't think it's going to get below freezing, so I don't think the rain is gonna freeze. Yeah, it stays above freezing all day. And in fact, tonight it stays above freezing too. So until Wednesday, Wednesday gets back down in the 20s at night. So we'll see. Streak, good morning. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I think we did. Pete, good morning. All right, so hold on. So we just played a game with our operator. Go back to the main menu, and they keep bumping us right back to this pink-haired girl for no apparent reason. So yeah, the game just keeps getting badder, batterish, better. Dad, good morning. Dad's 856. Good morning. Pete, nice table you made. Yeah, the table came out pretty good. I had a little bit higher hopes for it. All 3 of the tabletop pieces had this beautiful heartwood shape on them, and I wanted all 3 of those to be up, facing up, but I was chasing a crack in one of them, and I kept running it through the planer, making the boards thinner and thinner, and I thought, you know what, I don't want to get the boards too thin. I mean, they're probably 1.75 inches thick now, but I didn't want them to get too thin. So I gave up on chasing the crack and just flipped the 2 outside boards down. So only one of the boards have the heartwood showing. But other than that, it came out pretty much exactly the way I wanted it. The coloring came out really nice. It almost looks like an older distressed wood, even though it's brand new wood. Wise man, 39 right now. What's 34? Waking up, but yeah, a few warmer days this week. Yeah, I think, we had our cold snap for a few days. It's time for a couple above freezing days, and then we'll get back into winter mode, I guess. So I was doing some research online last night. Not research, I was just kind of cruising the internet, trying to find out about Warzone on the PC, why it's so bad. And somebody said they spent a lot of time watching their Windows firewall, you looking at watching the resource monitor and connections being made with the game. And there's like 30 or 40 IP numbers at random that keep popping up while you're playing the game. And nobody's sure what they really do, but if you do like DNS lookups on them, some of them go to unrelated sites to Warzone. So we're not sure if it's Ricochet um, servers or if it's just some type of third party software applications that were being used to program the game, and they're just reaching out to their headquarters to say we're in use in this game, or what it is. But somebody said it's better just to go ahead and block all of those in your firewall, and you'll get a much smoother game experience. I didn't want to do that before the stream today, but it is a rainy morning, so I might spend a little bit of time trying to get that knocked out today. Go through and block a whole bunch of IP numbers and see if the game gets smoother. It's not horrible right now, but it's not as good as it should be. All right. But little things like the operator jumping back to the default skin, the weapons keep changing around. I've had issues where I'll build I guess what do we have? One, two, three, four. We have 5 loadouts, but if I put a 6th loadout in, occasionally one of the 5 will just randomly disappear. It's not horrible because you can just go back and add it, and the gun is still built the way you want it. But it's just you're in the middle of the game. Like right now, this overkill, it goes none and none, so there's no guns in it. And if I delete this thing, may not have had time to delete it. But if I delete it, it'll come back later. It's like it wants to have 5 loadouts there. It doesn't want 6, doesn't want 4. It needs 5. So yeah, we'll have to have 5 loadouts and get them set up the way we want. Wise Man, 48 today in Delaware, 50s, 60s for Wednesday. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think our highs for the day, hold on. Our high today is high 50s, 56, 57. Tomorrow gets up, it says up to 60. So yeah, that's like October weather. I just am not getting the AD strafing down as good as I think I need to. Anyway. But yeah, the table's going to come in really handy for the Christmas holiday. We're going to have a bunch of people in the house and just another place for people to hang out and sit and enjoy is going to be good. All right, let's see what we got. I guess this most wanted way over here. Got a buy station. What could go wrong with that? Aaron Ellis says it's 79 degrees in San Antonio today. Yeah, gotta love southern Texas. Actually, San Antonio is not really southern Texas, but it's pretty far down there. You guys still get some cold weather. I remember, was it last year or the year before? My in-laws live in, well, just north of San Antonio in the hill country, and they were like super freezing. Like their well house froze and all kinds of bad stuff going on. All right. We are most wanted. I don't know if anybody's going to come looking for us or not. We need a little bit more cash. We'll go get our SMG. I'm thinking 35 will do it. Let's find out. Yeah, so 3,500 I can buy my little SMG, which is pretty cool. In the past, we always tried to get our 6,500 or 6,000. And now we're actually set up really well if we do get a loadout. So what is that noise? Well, I guess we know what the noise is. It was somebody shooting at us. All right, we got our 6 grand. We can go get our other weapon. We're not going to run back for that box. All right. So now we have our 2 weapons. We might be able to get some more kills in here. Still not super happy about the footsteps, but they're definitely noticeable. They got this squishy, raspy sound to them, I guess. Now if they would just fix the loot so it doesn't like throw it out of the building, that would be kind of cool. All right, let's check our box. Nobody's taking interest in it. Bunch of nothing's what that was. All right, we have our self-revive. We can't carry another one. There's a little radar here. We could drop that, carry another. Would like to get some ammo to go for the road. But we probably need to start our trek in. Is that me or is that somebody else running? can't tell. I'm sure whoever designed the sound system said, "Oh, that's awesome. Everything echoes off all the structures around you. Everybody's going to love this." It's a hot mess. All right, we do have a smoke. We do not have a lethal. And we're just running out here in the open, hoping for the best. Now, one thing is we are going to end up with a squad of 4 at the end, so we need to plan ahead for that and make sure to have a munitions box. So we heard a parachute, but we have no idea the direction. It was nothing, he says. Where'd that word come from? I would have expected somebody running out of the smoke. I guess I'm the only one hanging out late. I think we're going to take this car and get across that bridge right away. This thing's got a, I don't think they put oil in this engine. It's got a little knock to it. We're going to push all the way through to the other side of the circle. Which isn't that far.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
Great.
Hostiles have established a SAM turret.
So we're being hunted. It's not serious yet, but we need to make sure to have cover that we can come out of. Something like over here. And we'll just hold this edge, keep them on one side of us. Pretty sure they're not behind us. We are double red. Could go ahead and take this balloon. Do a relocate real quick. Maybe get eyes on this guy. Should be super easy to defend. I think there's only a couple ways up here. So there was that zip balloon. They could come above. I don't think they're gonna do that though. I would expect them to I guess they're just going to run away. Chris Ruiz, good morning. Welcome in. Let's have a great week, y'all. Absolutely. All right, we have 37 seconds for the most wanted. But I think they went towards circle. So we're going to try this. We're still hunted. We're still triple hunted. We should probably move away from where they last saw us. Why is my guy breathing so hard? We do not want to be right here in the middle of a circle. Got a guy on the hilltop. Would have been nice to get rid of one of those guys. That's actually a good thing. Uh-oh, we have plate problems. No plates there. We actually want to get all the way to the street if we can. This is so bad. We got to get off this roof. Frustrating. So we had the Tonto 22 and somehow just destroyed us with it, but we didn't have all our plates, so that kind of makes sense. A squad of 3 is what it took. That's all right. That is all right. We don't mind losing to a squad of 3 running in boot camp. Usual Q TV, BR solos. You can't win those. Yeah, I can't win a 1v3 for sure. In the open like that. You got to get those teams broken up. See, the operator keeps changing back to this punk girl. I guess she's punk. I don't know what she is. She has pink hair and a nose ring. I'm not a fan of the nose ring, gotta say. Not my thing. All right. So we apparently you can't have Modern Warfare 2 or 3 operators anymore. You have to change them every game. Not a good thing. But no, we're in boot camp. Actually, let's try a battle royale solo. Let's see how it's different because I know they changed the meta up a little bit. Streak says, haven't had an issue with my loadouts, but my friend will make a class, then get into a game and it resets to default. Yeah, Streak, I had that for a while, and I think what I had to do to fix it was I deleted all of my loadouts, and not just delete the loadouts here. I actually had to go into, I had to go in here and on every weapon, delete the ones that you've already built. And I don't know how you do that now. Somewhere where there was a place to delete these weapons that you've defined. And after you get rid of it and build it again, it was fine. So it must have been something held over from, I don't know, early on. But anything more than 5 loadouts isn't good. In fact, this one is still here. Let's see if we can delete it again. But yeah, the irritating thing right this second is the operator. And it's not a big deal when you're playing solos because you really don't see yourself. But when you're playing with a squad and you're used to playing and you're used to seeing what they look like, and now all of a sudden there's a pink-haired girl running around, it's like, really? You end up shooting at your squad mates all the time in Resurgence. So it is what it is. Chris Ruiz, let's all have a great week. We hope so. It is Monday. We got a whole bunch of week to mess it up, though. So you got to be careful out there. But we have at least 3 days of warmer weather. I'm going to get up into the blacksmith shop today. I'm concerned that my propane supply might be running low. I have a couple tanks up there, and I have one here at the garage that I haven't taken up yet. So I think I'm going to take the one that I have here, take it down to the tractor supply, get it filled, and that way when my son shows up and my father or his father-in-law shows up, we'll have some activities. We can go up to the blacksmith shop if they want to do that. Usually they're good just riding mini bikes around the property, hiking, maybe break some guns out and go shooting, just stuff like that. And then of course, get as much eating in as you can. There's always snacks around during Christmas, so you gotta capitalize on that. I kind of overdid it last night actually. I dug into one of our gift baskets and too many chocolate covered cherries. I think somebody needs to ration me. Mrs. P said that is not her job. But I'm still liking the way that this little SIG shoots. I guess it's a SIG, I don't know. Usual QTV, you play for the win. Usual QTV, I usually try to play for the win, but I find if I don't break down those quad squads before last circle, it gets super hard to do it late game because you just have 4 people running in at you from different angles, and unless you have a building or a wall to pivot around, it makes it super difficult, at least for me. All right, Battle Royale solo. We are going to try to play for the win. I guess that was more his question here, so we shouldn't run into squads of 4. Now we're going after loadouts instead of individual weapons. But we might go for an individual weapon if it's only 3,500 bucks, and then wait for the free loadout. I don't know. Let's see here. Guess we'll go late. Super late. I'm not loving that contract. Guess it's better than most. Still got 30 people in the plane. 22, 19, 15, 14, 11. So we have about 7 people over here with us. Looks like it's the upstairs window. Oh, we glanced right off the glass. Thought I had the perfect angle on that box, on that window. It didn't happen.
Secure those locations.
Do not need a marksman rifle. I'm not sure what we have now. KSV is usable. So I think our goal is to get 3,500 bucks really quick, get to a buy station, get our loadout weapon. You know, the usual. Not really too excited.
Turret active. Enemy soldier incoming.
The sounds in this game are so wrong as far as direction goes. Trying to make some noise, get somebody to run towards us.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I have no idea what we're hearing. Either somebody's flushing a toilet. Can't tell that that's above us. Obviously poking our head out, slow peeking. It's not the right idea. Never, ever, ever sit there and slow peek a window or door. It's like, ooh, I think I heard something.
Supply box secured. Move to the next one.
I'll take the aims because it has good aims, we think. Got to put a little zigzag in our step.
Supply box is secured. One remaining.
All right, so we're back towards the guy that was just shooting at us. Okay, so we have usual QTV stream sniping us. That's awesome. Thanks for coming in. You're a super nice guy. Wow. You know, it's not really hard to watch somebody stream and come in right behind them and shoot them in the back. You know, I thought it was kind of odd that the guy all the way across the street didn't keep shooting. He closed in and waited for us. It was the cheater, usual TV. All right, hold on. We're going to have to... What are we going to do? We're going to do something here. All right, we're going to have to block him because I don't have any time for that. Yeah, we haven't seen stream snipe crap since TikTok went away, and now we have Mr. Usual TV comes in, wet in the bed. That's all right. I guess we're going back to boot camp because we're not going to deal with that crap. All right. Let's grab some more coffee and get ready for another boot camp run. Look, we have our pink-haired girl back. All right, you know what? Let's pick a operator that's in BO6 because obviously you can't go to an older one. I guess we're going pirate.
Enough talking. Let's get to business.
Ooh, I don't like his voice. I guess we got to go with it though, right?
Join me at the fight, compadre.
Maybe we'll take the Green Beret guy. All right, coffee time. Yeah, at least if you're going to stream snipe, have a different COD name than your chat name. So at least we don't have to call you out on stream. I probably wouldn't have noticed. I thought it was a little suspicious that he shot across the street at us, didn't keep shooting, and then all of a sudden the same guy was kind of sneaking around the back. Call me Pug. It has been quite a while. Yeah, I think going to boot camp kind of loses a lot of the stream snipers. I don't think it gives them time to do what they want to do. All right. Well, we'll put that behind us and do something else. I'm actually liking the kids that are trying the Omni movement stuff. They slide kind of weird and they slow down and grind to a halt. It's like, yeah, you're doing good. I mean, occasionally you'll get this guy that does this forward run back slide, and that's kind of difficult to manage. And I don't know how you can be going full speed forward and then full speed backwards and slide, but they got it dialed in somehow. All right, boot camp. What are we gonna do? We need a buy station. We need a contract. Got to make a decision soon. Guess we're going here. Grant, good morning. Sentinel Brand, good morning. Karmatown, I'm having umbilical hernia surgery today. I'm scared won't make it out. Oh no. I'm sure you'll make it out. I'm thinking hernia surgery is kind of well understood. I don't know what gun this is. I think it's a shotgun. We need to better our lot in life with something other than a shotgun. That's my footsteps. Yeah, the whole echoey footstep thing kind of rubs on me the wrong way here. AK-47. Man, I think that thing's bouncy as crap. Yeah, it's pretty bouncy. Pretty sure it has good damage, but if you can't aim with it, it's not any good. All right, we're not going to get on the roof. We're going to just work towards this. Definitely somebody else. That wasn't our guy. All right, well, let's go continue with plan A of getting our weapons. That was a horrible jump. We're back on double yellow, triple. We're getting closer to the guy. You're not going to buy your buddies back. That can't happen. All right, we have our weapons. We have pretty much everything we need. All right. Karma Town, this is my first surgery. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I mean, I guess I can't really comment too much on it. I've made it to 50 something years old and I've never had a surgery other than like going to the dentist, but that really doesn't count. I've never broken a bone. Well, I've never broken a bone that I went to the doctor to do anything about it. So I've never had a cast on. Um, so yeah, I guess I have a yellow streak pretty wide down my back. I'm pretty cautious when it comes to my well-being. But I guess there's not a lot you can do about a hernia. You got to deal with it. It's better than the alternatives of not having surgery. Any tips? Wow. I know you're asking call me Pug, but any tips for how to go into surgery? I would guess take a shower, wear clean underwear, and hope for the best. That's all I got. Call me Pug says you'll be fine, just sore afterwards. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on how bad it is because probably won't be that sore. I mean, no more than like working out or something. I just feel surgery these days is a lot better than it used to be. You know, back in the dark ages, they would just kind of give you a shot of whiskey and something in your teeth to bite down on and hope for the best. All right. It's about time to start worrying about in-game, figure out who the squads are and the counts. We have 10 people, 19, so we're averaging about 2 per. I know it's not really 2 per. It's going to be more like a couple teams of 4 and a bunch of solos. Guess we're going big building. How loud was that zip line? All right, we think only one person went up the zip. So we could do the right thing and go up the elevator and try to challenge him. That almost went out poorly. He's got the jackal and a sniper. We really don't want to be up here. We'll take his grenade. He was sniping at somebody. If we sit up there, we're going to have the same problem he had. Not sure that was a good swap out for roofs. take it. All right, it's not as good as the other one, but I think it's a more defendable position. Defendable. I think that's a word. There's still 6 teams, 13 people, so we're still two each average. Parachute. I have no idea where the guy is. And you'll never know where he's at until he's like shooting right at you. I would have expected him to land on a tall building. Make sure these tops behind us. Grant, I'm one of those rational human beings and understanding risk that said I would not be so worried that I'd be anxious or worried or scared. The pain involved of being scared ahead of time is worse than can only control. So I would trust the doctors who went to school to learn. Yeah, I agree. You're gonna have a lot more anxiety and worry and probably mental pain just thinking about the whole problem than just showing up and dealing with it. But I know that's hard to do. I guess a tip would be keep yourself busy between now and then, so you're not just sitting around. Wow, that guy looked like Superman going by. Someone's going to be in that tall building, and we don't want to be here when he's there. There's our boy right up there. Didn't mean to crack my gas mask there, but we had the sniper took a hit on us, and then this guy had the wrong weapon out too. So they were keeping the sniper back and push the squad. So that makes sense. Anyone else love downtown finishes? Grant. I'm not sure. I mean, I think they're better than like out in the middle of nowhere. Robbie Killer, good morning. Welcome in. Chris from Wesco, welcome in. Charlie Denton, good morning. Welcome in. All right, so we had a disappointing finish there, but I'm not sure what else we could have done except maybe get into circle early. We held that building too long. We shot at the sniper, and it didn't help us to do that. We only had 5 operator kills, but that's okay. All right, we're going to load up a random game. And look, we're back with the pink-haired girl again, even after picking a operator from BO6. So it's not just the BO6 versus the Modern Warfare operators. This is the only person you get to use. So yeah, I guess you got to just change it every time. I'm sure they'll fix it. Karmatown, I wonder if this counts towards being able to do ranked Warzone. I don't think it does count. Hold on, let's back out for a second and look at ranked. Warzone ranked, I have 23 out of 30. So we'll look at it after this. So 23 out of 30. Not that we're ever going to jump into ranked Warzone. That's just a hot mess too. No interest in that. Wise man, that gets old. I've had that happen with the operator, but not every time. Yeah, I don't understand why it's happening. I'm sure they put out a little update the other day and messed something up. It'll get better. It always does. It'll get better right before they change it and make it worse again. Good news is we did finish our battle pass. We're 100% complete. Looks like they're pushing the pink-haired girl with a mask as your black cell thing. Oh, it's equip. How do you unequip? I bet that's the problem. Is since the we just set it to it's checked. Oh my goodness. Whatever. You don't get to see yourself anyway. All right, so we have Demon Ain't No Way, Poop Pie-Eyed. That's kind of a weird name. And somebody else. Yeah, I've never been much into the operators, but I kind of would rather stay in the military genre, not really jumping into, I don't know, nightclub type people. That seems kind of weird. I guess it's a new modern warfare take on what's going to happen in society. Everybody's going to have weapons everywhere they go. Kind of weird. And we got Hemi Hendrix. That must be Jimmy's older brother. All right, Fridge to Wheel, good morning. Welcome in. Having to drive to Atlanta again this morning. Atlanta, that sounds like no fun on a Monday. All right, we have a squad. We're not going to talk to them for the most part. See if we can get them to go for a most wanted and a buy station. All right, so I do have my character, so maybe it's just a lobby screen issue. Probably not. Wise man, I like the dark camos, face covering. Yeah, I definitely would not want to be like Little Miss Red Riding Hood running around. That person is super easy to kill in any stretch of the imagination. Well, there was a gun there. A lot of parachute noise. Got the... Why are you... He's dead. Oh, I'll take that. Got a flyer over there on the corner. Man, the audio directions are just not good at all. All right, let's go get our stuff. So we can get a loadout here. We can get a loadout if you guys want. Money, 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 money. No money, no money. No money, money, money. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna buy this gun and we're gonna buy Demon back. Seemed like the nice thing to do. Nobody else wants to buy a loadout, so I guess we're not doing that. Guess we're going for a most wanted. CS Mitchella. Good morning. I guess it's CS Mitchella or C Smichella. I don't know. Whoever you are, good morning. So we're going to push this guy. I guess he's on the other side of the map. Probably a bad idea. I would like to get my XM4. I guess blue's pushing, so we might as well head that way.
All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
Unfortunately, there are no buy stations over here. I did not see that guy dropping in at all. It was just parachute and no rendering. So that's kind of cool. We could grab the most wanted, just to have somebody show up.
Most wanted contract.
At least we'll get some squad trying to push us.
Eliminate hostiles and secure supply caches to get rid of it. Enemy soldier incoming.
Again, we hear something.
Hostile UAV in the area.
So Demon wants a buyback, so I guess we're going to do that.
On you in close. Your squad mates are redeploying.
Got the sniper looking at that buy. Had the wrong weapon out. That was not good. Oh, Castle Rock, good morning. Yeah, we didn't have our SMG out, and that was a problem running around that train. I think we would have had it if we didn't have that issue. I should probably spend the time in the gulag running around working on the sprint forward, slide back. Because a lot of people are beating me with that, and probably be good to be able to gonna take this time to collect some cash. All right, we got 10 grand. So yeah, should be able to get a weapon or two. All right, overall, I'm amazed that it worked out as well as it did.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. No more fighting in the gulag.
Old Hemi's up top.
Nine left. Keep the fight coming.
Didn't really see that guy. Oh, no. He was shooting at somebody up here.
Friendly loadout drop coming in. Your squad's in the top five. Enemies are dropping into the area. Look for supply caches.
Make sure we have bullets. So it's 2v2. That was just bad. Didn't hear him till way later than it needed to be. What? All we have is a pistol.
We've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. We do not forget. Moving here.
All right. Well, that was one way to clean it up. It was getting pretty ugly there for a while. Looks like we made the top score. Yeah, that was a clutch buyback. I don't know how he got a buyback. I thought I was dead, and then it came. Karma Town, do you prefer this over regular Warzone? Regular Warzone right now, to me, is not playable. There's just so much inconsistencies in the time to kill, the hit reg, the contracts don't always work, so you end up spending a lot of time just running around doing stuff that you can't finish a game on. So we got 16 kills, 19 eliminations. That's pretty good. We'll take that any day. Tanner Simpson, impressive in game. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that buyback was pretty clutch. Whoever bought me back was thinking on that for sure. But yeah, I prefer this game mode. It gets you right into the fights right away. You're not spending 20 minutes looting up just to get loadout. You're pretty much just look for 3,500 bucks, buy you a secondary, run with ground loot, whatever it takes. You do end up with a few easy kills along the way. There are some bots in the game, but at least it keeps you gunfighting all through it. There's not these huge downtimes like you get in Battle Royale solos. Oh, we were going to see if it was counting towards ranked. Hold on, let me see if I can get out of here. I don't think I can once we launched. We'll look at it after this one. Demonic Angel, welcome in. Tanner Simpson, Over My Dad Body. And who else did we miss? Castle Rock, I think we said hi to. I think we hit everybody. But yeah, I've been enjoying this game mode. It's just a mini battle royale is the way I would say it. Did that go towards your 30 games now? Wise man, I forgot to look. I meant to. Maybe we'll back out and look at it. It doesn't matter. We're never going to play ranked anyway. But people have questions, so we'll see if we can answer them. I guess you can't really see. We'll go out and look because we were at 23 of 30. No, we're still 23 of 30, so it does not count. You got to be in a battle royale or maybe a resurgence game. It must be resurgence because I've played a lot more resurgence than anything else. So there you go. If you're into ranked, this does not get you there. If you notice, our character is still where we left it, so that's a good thing. I don't know what the event is. The Merry Mayhem event ends in 9 days. We haven't done anything with it, but it looks like we've done some stuff. I haven't played the Christmas things at all. So it looks like it's just XP. Yeah, so it looks like XP. So every time so you don't have to play a custom round. So the 3-round burst mod, don't really need that. The Maelstrom shotgun, don't really need that. Wise man, I'd like to see you try it. Ranked, I think ranked is a trios game, right? Or at least it used to be. If it's solo ranked, I'll try it. I mean, I would think solo ranked would be fun. But a trio ranked really doesn't impress me that much. Because I could be on a really good team and feel like I'm doing good, or be on a really bad team and feel like I'm doing bad. And I would rather just feel good all the time, so we'll do that. This thing was a disaster. Remember getting this thing unlocked? The Siren 9mm? Its fire rate is so slow, you can't kill anybody with it. At least I can't. Its damage seemed pretty good, like it should be a good weapon. All right, we do have a squad again, I think. I don't remember turning it off. So I guess we'll do a most wanted, work towards this buy station. See if they're down with that. Look, OWE is on a good trajectory to get that thing. All right, well, we made it out of that. Not any too soon. I was totally out of ammo. Gonna run towards that buy station. See if we can get our SMG situation solved. I know I have a munitions box, but I don't want to throw it down until I get my good weapons. I think if you throw it down and use it without an SMG, you get no SMG ammo. I guess we're not going to get enough money. I need 6,000 to get my next gun. You know, the picking up of money is not as clean as it used to be either. It's like if you don't bend down just right on a shelf, you don't get it. $5,000. Surely we can come up with 900 bucks. 400. Come on, we can do this. No, we can't do this.
Your objective's simple. Eliminate all mounted targets.
There's somebody flying in. All right, we got our 6,000. Let's get our weapon and get out of here. Now we're ready. We're all set. Stoned is worried about us. He was coming over here with the truck saying, "Hey, you need help?" Just saw somebody running back here. Let's make sure he's doing okay back here. I don't see anybody. Killer Guns. Killer Guns needs to plate up. I hear a box. It must be downstairs.
Complete. All targets eliminated. Requesting recon at my location.
Bunch of nothing going on there.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
What do we need? We need a gas mask before we leave. We've got a guy right behind us.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Priority tasking requested. Enemy UAV is online.
We knew he was sneaking around there somewhere. Let's grab this gas mask. We're going to need that later. We're hoping we're going to need it later. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Liquid Steel, good morning. Welcome in.
caches to help remove the bounty.
Yeah, I'm playing random boot camp, so we're just trying to get it done. We played solo for several games. We ended up second place. We couldn't quite break that final four-person squad by ourselves. So we figured the way to solve that is just fly with a squad. Ooh, a little sketchy.
Closing in. Enemy soldier incoming. You kept your squad mate alive. Most wanted contract complete.
Not sure who he was shooting at. Yeah, the render distance seems like it comes and goes. Like sometimes it's really good. Oh, too slow.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Got to keep an eye on our ammo situation. I seem to run out a lot. I feel like I have my brightness a little high. If I look up at the sky, I can't see crap. We really shouldn't cross the center of the circle, but I guess we're gonna do it. Guess we're going to the bank.
Hack any contracts you find and divert locations.
Again, we're so late in the game. Doing a contract probably isn't very helpful.
Closing in. Relocating safe zone. Gulag locked down. Area's got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot.
All right, so I don't know why they would be
You've got
getting
a
that
loadout box
contract.
inbound.
Do we go big building? Above the roadbed, under the roadbed?
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind. Made it to the top 10. Locate available contracts to hack. Get moving.
All right, we are not going to go look for contracts. Again, I can't see crap. Irradiated.
Gas is moving. New safe zone located.
Don't know where the next guy dropped. You know, I know better than that.
You still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
All right. It would be nice to grab the top of this bridge, but we're not going to get that done.
You're in the top 5. Bring home the win.
I'm going to let them chase that building. I'm just going to hang here. So we have the building, we have the top of the bridge, we have under the bridge. Well, we just lost the top of the bridge. That's the whole squad right there. It's just one guy.
Finish your mission. Take them down. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
All right, well, he had to jump eventually. Curbside J, when are they going to fix I-40 DP? I don't know if they're ever going to fix I-40. I think they think it's good enough just to put some signs up that says it's closed and detour. I think that's good enough. Double stuff, morning, played some solos last night. AM85 felt pretty good. Yeah, I like the AM85 ground loot. I'm not as much of a fan of it when you build it. I just feel like the XM4 is so much more stable. But I don't know. I haven't really checked the damage. Maybe the... all right, so we're at 14 kills, 17 eliminations. Yeah, it's a little too easy with a squad. I think we're going to go back to try to run it solo again. I almost feel like it's more fun to get in that last 1v4 situation and hope for the best. And even if you don't win it, at least you tried really hard. Yeah, I-40 has been a problem. And I just don't know if there's no resources available. I don't know if there's no desire to fix it. I mean, you would think being an interstate highway, it should be some strategic importance to have it up and running in the US. And you would think that there would be federal funds available immediately and crews to fix it. But as far as I know, there's still bigger problems in the Asheville area. All the outlying communities still don't have, basic resources. So maybe it's on the list, but not the number one thing. All right. Well, more coffee. That's what we need to do. I'll be right back. All right, we made it back just in time to splat the ground. That was good. Drunk not wasted. It's down from the hurricane, right? Yeah, when Hurricane Helene came through, the entire lake and dam system around Asheville over flooded and ended up wiping out a lot of the roads, not just the interstate. I mean, the interstate I-40 is obviously the main one east-west, but also Interstate 26 was out, and all the surface roads in Asheville were not good. All right, so we're running this solo. We should do the right thing and grab a contract. We want a contract and a buy station, so this looks like the spot. But we've had a few guests this fall that wanted to fly into the Asheville airport, and we told them, you know, hey, it's better go into Atlanta, because if you go into the Asheville airport, there's no guarantee I can come pick you up. I'm sure there's side roads and detours to get to the airport by now, but still, it's just not a fun part of the country to go to right now. As far as I know, it's still a lot of desperate people, and desperate people have a way of being unpredictable. Wonder what a melee weapon will do for us. All right, we're looking for 3,500 bucks. And we'll go get our SMG really quick. All right, let's go get our SMG while the buy station's still here. And then after we get our contract finished, we can come back and get our other weapon, assuming we have our 6,000. Yeah, unless you bend down, you don't get the cash on the bottom shelves. So I think you end up running around looting thinking, I'm not getting enough money. Got enough money to get our stuff. Good on our guns now. Do we know where that came in from? I have no idea what we were. Somebody shot at us. I'm guessing they had to be in circle. All right, so the goal of this game would be obviously make in game, but break up any big squads before in game. Don't get the last circle with a squad of 4, because that is not going to go well. So if we find a squad of 4 immediately, we should not run away from them, just try to pick off the easy ones. Still would like to have enough cash to buy a gas mask. This wall always messes me up. As far as I know, you can't jump up on this wall, and it's super long. All right, probably somebody watching this buy station. We would like to get our smokes. And a regular, grenade would be good too. Or a Molotov's always good. Didn't really want to burn my gas mask there. Got a guy on the roof of this building. At least we did a minute ago.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. There's an increased payout for this job. Be sure to collect.
There's that guy still behind us, but don't know where he was going. I don't see him. We hear him. Don't know what that does. All right, at least we got full ammo out of the deal. Guy on the ground in the gas station. I'm assuming he killed somebody. Gonna wait. More wait. Guessing the guy that shot the guy is not here anymore. All right, 8 teams, 15 people, averaging 2. We know that's not going to be the situation. We're going to have a team of 4. See where this circle goes real quick. High ground would be good. Little things like that would be nice to have a backpack so you can carry some extra ammo and you can get a little radar. But I get it. We're not going to be able to deal with that. Going to have to let them get closer. Luckily, we have next circle. Well, that'll ring your ears. Again, I don't really want to peek that guy again.
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
I don't know that I can jump on this edge.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Good Lord.
Only 4 left. Losing ground.
That's just bad shooting. I'm outside the range. Outside the range of that SMG.
Next on. Take it off and keep pushing.
That guy was using the BAL 27 from last year. Backpack for big map would help. Yeah. It's just irritating that, like, you're running along, you have a munitions box, and then you have to drop your munitions box, pick up a radar, throw down the radar, pick back up your munitions box. It's like you should be able to store something and then hold something. That way you could just leave your munitions box where it is, pick up a radar and use it. But that's all right. All right, we misplayed that last part. Curbside, I fly fish out there in Waynesville and Cherokee. I think Waynesville and Cherokee are okay. I think it's once you get past Waynesville into that like I-26, I-40 exchange, that's where the highways are not doing well. iPhone says buy a redeploy. Yeah, we probably should have bought something, but it would have been too late to use it anyway. Brandon Kirkham, good morning. Castle Rock, good game. Thank you for that. Brad, good morning. That 36 red mag is worthless. Yeah, I don't know. That 36 round mag is worthless. It's good, but you got to get your gunfight closer. You got to be at the, no more than 12 meters. If you're beyond 12 meters, you're right, it's not quite enough. I think there is a 50 round magazine, but the handling just goes down so much. Then it becomes a toss up of, well, do I use the SIG or do I go back to the Jackal? I think the Jackal's probably better at a little bit better range. Instagrator, I used to drive through Asheville to get to Chapel Hill. Reckon that's not a good drive these days. No, the I-26, I-40 interchange area is a mess, but they'll get it fixed. I'm sure it's just a matter of allocating resources. Streak, wouldn't have mattered how many bullets needed that XM4. Yeah, I don't think we had the right weapon out. That XM4 against that guy would have probably worked out well. All right. And I feel like if we would have handled that guy, everything else would have fallen in place. But the guy rushing that hill was not good for us. We had just finished up a gunfight at the top of the hill. All the weapons were empty. We had to plate up. And Anyway, excuses. Second place isn't bad. When you're running against quads and it's a solo, second place is very acceptable, I think. All right, we could go here, buy there. We could almost do the most wanted, work towards the redeploy balloon, and then land right on the thing. I think that's a plan.
Targets are up. Go take them down. There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate hostiles. Secure supply caches. Get rid of it.
People close. Kind of like a little SMG of some type. Not the Tonto 20.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Even we have our standards.
Precision airstrike available.
We have a Val. We'll take your Val. Got to watch the gas. We're going to get pushed by it in a minute. It's definitely not our footsteps we're hearing.
Most wanted contract closed. Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
Oh, stood in there too long. Instagrator, I should try boot camp. I usually play solo Warzone exclusively, but really tough when you're an average player. Yeah, I've had an impossible time on Battle Royale solos. So we've pretty much just sworn it off and said, okay, we're just gonna play this because at least we feel like we can compete. I was just running around trying to get some money. Now we have $7 grand. We can go get a weapon. Try not to drop right in the thick of it. So what do we have? A Val. So let's get our little weapon. Not gonna grab that. Oh, we got 6,000. That's all we needed. All right, we are off to the races. What do we have? 152 tins, so we're full on ammo. Was that the guy we heard? He was awful far way away. I almost feel like we got somebody back here somewhere.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
All right, well, we saw a guy by the big building over here.
Contract was more than usual, so get it done, soldier.
We got to find those teams of 4. They're probably going to be over there in the big structure. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this unlimited tac sprint now. I used to really like it, but when you come out of it, you're never guaranteed which gun you're going to pull out. So there's not a lot of use shooting at people over there in the middle. They can just buy their teammates back because there's a buy station sitting right here.
Got a buy station here.
And we don't want to go through all of our AR before we have a real gunfight we need to get into. A little reload on that would have been a good thing. Another radar would be good too. We had the guy on the hill. Surely he can't still be alive hanging out on that hill. All right, I guess we're gonna. So we have 6 teams, 14 people. So we're gonna have a team, 2 teams of 4, and some singles. We still have a buy station in play. All the big teams will hang out by the buy station. They're gonna buy all their buddies back before something goes bad. Luckily, we're going to get a good shot at people coming over this hill. Still 6 teams, so a lot of gunfire going on, but not a lot of killing. Probably shouldn't keep head checking this spot. We just need to Stay down till we hear footsteps.
Gas is moving.
All right, so as soon as that buy station goes out of scope, then we'll be in a better situation. Got a car guy right behind us. We should probably
Hostile UAV in the area.
take a look at him.
Win this thing.
Still got this.
Precision airstrike. Find cover.
Still got that team of 2 behind us.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
So there's 2 teams. We got the team below me and the team in that red barn. Took too many shots outside. That was not good. Just play the circle. Bobby World, welcome in. Just stay alive and move in silence. Stay alert. You have to play how you play right now. Keep moving just like that. Yeah, we did okay. I mean, obviously, we had to wipe out one of those squads. We were stuck between them, which is never a good thing. We maybe should have given up the big building and went to one of the little outbuildings. But that's all right. Yutsman. Yuts, good morning. Welcome in. And Bobby World is first time chatter over on Twitch. Thanks for jumping in, Bobby World. And lots of chatting. Stay alert. You got this. Yeah, we didn't get it. Again, when the last couple circles have a buy station in it, you'll find out that most people will buy all their squad back. So you'll end up with a couple squads of 4. And as a solo, it's super hard. El Viejete back in BR. No, we're still doing boot camp. We're doing solo boot camp. I think BR solos is kind of whack right now. I don't know if whack is the right word, but it's broken. It's not good. There's just inconsistencies on time to kill. There's inconsistencies on hit reg. Even contracts. Contracts, you grab one, all of a sudden the boxes don't show up, and it's just hard to keep playing that game. It drives me crazy. And we're just here to have fun. Sentinel Warrior, good morning. Welcome in. I probably should have stayed on that roof. We should have just crawled down so the sniper out in the weeds wasn't hitting us, because we knew there was a guy right below us. And it was super dark down there. When I dropped in that hole, I couldn't hardly see anything. So, and we knew that before because we dropped down there earlier and it was the same thing. It was like everything was super hard to see. So if anything, we should have dropped off the back side of that roof separated a little bit to get out into XM4 range. All right. You're right. I play Plunder to get more fun. El Vejete. You know, Plunder's fun. I mean, if you're just out to get the kills, it's good. If you actually want to play Plunder the way it's meant to be, by running around grabbing cash, that's good also. Just, I don't really enjoy all the looting, which seems kind of weird because I loot a lot. But when we play Plunder, it turns into usually a grudge match. You know, you'll get killed by a team, and then you just drop right back on them and try to take them out. And then you do that till the game's over. At least that's the way I play it.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets.
All right, let's get a weapon of some type. New construction. You can't find anything. I don't even hear any boxes. Guess we got at least played up. All right, we heard somebody outside just a minute ago. See how his game's going. Going about as you'd expect. Had a nice XM4. Take that from him. He's not going to need it. Now he ran through here, so there's not going to be a lot of loot this direction. So much stuff you have to do to keep it all working here. A lot of picking stuff up and putting it down. All right, we have a pretty good XM4, so let's go ahead and just get our secondary. Didn't mean to do that. Man, I'm a struggle fest. Let's go ahead and get our gas mask in case we have a good game. We'll need it later. And I guess that's all we really need. Circle is way over here, so let's go ahead and do the right thing and take this car. Go for a drive. Might get some good roadkill on the way. We can at least do some gatekeeping. So what we're going to do is whole bunch of not good going on there. I'm not sure what happened there. We just glitched back across the lake. So yeah, game is verkackt. Curbside, do you ever snipe? I very rarely snipe. Usually it puts you in a bad situation. You ended up looking at targets out a couple hundred meters and somebody sneaks right up behind you. If the footsteps, I mean, if the overall game audio was better, I would probably snipe more, but right now, not so much. And curbside, my PC specs are not right. I have not updated MooBot since I put in a new video card. Trying to get more cash. All right, well, we got 8,500 bucks. That's enough. Yeah, so our idea was to jump off that bridge with the car, grab that most wanted before he had a chance to swim across, and all of a sudden we rubber banded back to the other side of the lake for no apparent reason. And it put us in a bad, bad situation. All right.
Enemy soldier incoming.
We needed your money. Take your money. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, too much activity. We had to go for the second guy because he was dropping in. The third guy, maybe we could have went to the buy station and not challenged him, but didn't work out. That whole game was a little sketchy, so we're glad to be out of it. Yeah, curbside. I replaced the RTX 2080 Super with an RTX 4070 Super Ti and made my frame rates a lot better. Makes my PC run a lot hotter. My fans are on full whack all the time. So yeah, next step would be probably a new case or a new PC. I'm gonna grab some more coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Now we have enough. I forgot that I put that there. My chair's rolling away from my desk. All kinds of bad stuff going on here. We should probably look to put the larger magazine on this gun. Curbside 4070 Ti is a nice GPU. Definitely helps the views too much from your previous. Yeah, the problem with, my old card, I could play the game just fine. But if you're trying to stream and play the game, sometimes the video encoders would fall behind and you'd end up with like low frame rate on the stream, which is never good. All right, I think we're gonna go super early over here, buy station, hope for the best. But I haven't had any encoder issues since we upgraded the video card. My only problem is I think sometimes I get a little bit of a thermal throttling issue, but it's not too bad. And I think that's more on my CPU is working harder than it used to. So yeah, my next upgrade would be obviously something else. I don't know. Probably just a new PC.
You're the target of a most wanted contract. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to close it.
Gotta find me a better AR. Bunch of nothing around here. All right, got 3,000. We are close. We got somebody super close.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Another guy in the street. Guy behind him.
Redeploying squad mates. Good work.
Let's go ahead and get our secondary. See if we get a little bit more cash. Get our primary. That will be good. Perfect. All right, now all we need is a gas mask and we're ready to push the circle. Not gonna get the gas mask here. It's all right, we don't need it yet. We also want our smokes. Something other than a decoy grenade. Be nice to get over on this side of the river, so we might take this redeploy and see if we can get that done. You know, I never even think about the vest, but it's super important to get the ammo vest if you can. The plate vest is good, but not as important as the ammo because you run out so quick in this game. All right, well, we're gonna have to make a run. Out in the open here. So we either take the car. I think we take the car. Oh my goodness. Taking the car is a bad idea. Game almost froze up. All right, we're gonna get killed in the car. Again, I can't tell if those are my footsteps or someone else's.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
All right, we still have 11 teams, 21 players, so we're still an average 2-to-1. Still don't have a self-revive. Probably don't need one. But there you go. If you think about something hard enough in life, it'll happen, right? Looks like we got to get over to the cargo side. I'm guessing the sooner we get there, the better off we'll be. Another big glitch. All right, well, we heard people behind us, so they're going to have to do something eventually. But laying on this rooftop is not a great idea. We got a guy just landed over here. It's not good being right in the middle of these two areas. I'm guessing he ran away and we didn't see him. See, I don't know how much of the bad sound is just the way I have my equalizer set up in the game versus the sounds are just bad. Well, there wouldn't be any full squads over here.
Relocating safe zone. The gulag's locked down. Area's clear.
Again, sitting up on that roof is not a great idea.
10 remain. You're almost done here.
Let's get off the roof.
Loadout drop headed your way.
We have enough money. We can go get a UAV, perhaps. Everybody's way out behind. Should have grabbed a gas mask, but I spent all my money on a UAV for the pocket. So we're going to grab the hill. Actual hill is probably a bad idea. Gas mask? Nope. We should let those guys keep shooting at each other. Let them deplete each other's numbers. The only buy station is the one over here. And it's going out of scope right now.
Only 4 left.
All right, so there's one two-man team and solos.
We've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Stop humming in my ear. So it's all one-man teams.
Losing ground. Moving.
Took a shot from this way somewhere. There's a guy down here. And another guy down there.
This is it. Do or die. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
He got me with the decoy. All right. It's not nearly as hard when there's not a four-man team on you. Yeah, but he was pretty effective with that decoy. I was looking at it. We get the chopper ride all by ourselves. That's good. Yeah, having that high ground work, looping around the backside was really good, I think. We had 10 eliminations, 9 kills, 1 assist, and first place. We'll take a first place. All right, with